Us. Now, the African Regional Organization of the International Trade Union Confederation has outlined 8 priority areas for the newly elected president of the African Union Commission, Mohamed Ali Youssoufou. The priority areas were listed in a letter to Youssouf, Djibouti's foreign minister since 2005, who was elected over the weekend during the AU summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
The African Union of the International Trade Union Confederation, ITUC, represents over 18 million workers across the continent, and the challenges faced by workers in the 52 countries have huge similarities. A letter signed by the ITUC-Africa General Secretary, Akhato Joel Odije, addressed to the new African Union Commission Chairperson, Mahmoud Ali Youssouf, called for focus on areas that will lead to Africa's transformation. Some key areas of focus, as listed in ITUC-Africa's letter, include economic hardships and wage suppression, democracy and governance, advancing trade and investment through after infrastructure, and free movement of persons. Other areas include environmental degradation and unregulated mining, promoting youth employment and industrialization, advancing women empowerment and social protection, and strengthening the role of trade unions in Africa's development. ITUC-Africa noted that these areas are essential to the well-being and aspiration of African workers and the broader population. On strengthening democracy and governance, ITUC-Africa says the continent must reinforce democratic governance to ensure participatory and accountable leadership, as recent trends show a decline in voter participation and a shrinking space for civil liberties, including rights to freedom of association, expression, and assembly. The African Union Commission is also challenged to champion genuine participatory democracy, where citizens actively shape their nation's future, and to support human rights defenders in their efforts to uphold democratic values. The letter urged the new African Union Commission chairperson to note that millions of African workers are struggling with rising inflation and an ongoing cost of living crisis, yet wages remain stagnant or are actively suppressed. It calls for the promotion of policies that ensure fair and livable wages for all workers, addressing income inequalities and ensuring decent work conditions as fundamental pillars of economic stability and social justice. Abulu Osemo, AIT News.
George, in the U.S. District Court for the North